I cannot emphasize this enough. The moment my head touched that pillow, I get a text from Zoe saying, hey guys, it's CC Less Than 3. Welcome back to my channel. I figured around this time last year is when I started doing a lot of like story times and stuff. So I wanted to get back into that, tell you guys some stories from my life in Korea. Now, this next one breaks my heart when I think about it now, but I almost met my favorite Korean singer while clubbing in Itaewon. Here's how it all started. So this was back in early October. Me and my friends had went ziplining in Gangwon-do. I vlogged it. I'll put it here or here. I don't know my left from my right. But we went ziplining and it was a Saturday morning, perfect weather. Honestly, October is my favorite time of year. It's my favorite month. I love October. I love Halloween. I love the spooky vibes. I just love October. So I was able to somehow convince my friends to wake up early on our day off on a Saturday morning to go to Gangwon-do to go ziplining. So I went with my friend Bria, Zach, and Zoe. We all went, the four of us. We took a train ride out to Gangwon-do for like 2 hours. It was foggy, it wasn't foggy, then it got sunny, and it was this beautiful, clear day. Like the air was crisp, it was amazing. Check out the vlog if you want to see what that was like. So, we decided to take the bus back because there was no train option from where we were. The bus was a little bit longer, it's maybe like 2.5 to 3 hours back, and everybody knocked out on the bus. So we're deciding, it's like dinner time by the time we get back to Seoul, maybe like 6:30, 7-ish p.m. And we're all like, oh, what should we get for dinner? And I was outvoted, so we ended up getting chicken. So they went out to get the chicken, and I was waiting with Zach, trying to convince him to go clubbing with us because they wanted to go clubbing. And I've never really wanted to refuse the offer to join. Even though, here's the horrible part, I am prone to tonsillitis. I get tonsillitis at least once a year, and I know I should get them taken out, but when you're an adult, it's more dangerous, and I just don't want to go down that hole. So no, they're staying in for now. So I'm trying to convince him to go clubbing with us. He's a rocker, like he's in a rock band. He likes rock music. Itaewon is mostly hip hop. That was a hard sell. So we get back, they get back with the chicken, and they have soju and everything. So we're like, yo, let's play King's Cup. And if you guys know King's Cup, you have like a deck of cards. Each card has like a different task or rule once you draw it. So he's never played it before. We're teaching him how to play King's Cup. There's this one card in particular, when you pull a queen, you're like the question, so no one can answer your question. Now he's the newbie, so he's asking a lot of questions, and he kept getting my friend Bria, like she kept wanting to help him out. So he's like, what do I do with this card? And she's like, oh, you do. And before she could even finish explaining, he's like, drink, bitch. So he's getting drunk. And it seems more and more likely that he's gonna come out clubbing with us. So this is, we spent a lot of time trying to convince him to go clubbing with us. For me, I'm like, look, he doesn't wanna go, let's just go. Like, it's getting late, I'm sick, I already am reluctant to go, but if we wait too late, y'all gonna lose me too. Like, I'm not gonna wanna go. We spent like an hour trying to like get him swagged out and Itaewon appropriate, because apparently hip hop in Korea means bucket hats. In Hongdae and Itaewon, a lot of like hip-hop enthusiasts like to wear bucket hats and stuff. So my friend Zoe gave him her bucket hat, and he was all like trying to be like, yo, yo. Zoe, where are we going?
Itaewon. You just got me pulling my shirt down.
Whatever, he was trying to get ready. So we're heading out the door, and at this point, since we spent a lot of time trying to convince him and get him drunk and everything, it was like probably like 1 a.m. at this point. Last minute, we're heading to the door. He's like, yeah, so I'm just gonna go home.
Boys!
My friends were so mad, but I was like, look, let's just go before I don't even want to go anymore. So we call a taxi, head out, and we get there. First place we go to is Boom Bar. For those of you who don't know, when you have tonsillitis, being around cigarette smoke makes it worse, and not drinking makes it worse. So I knew I wasn't gonna drink for the night. I'm watching all my friends get drunk. They get drunk playing King's Cup, they're taking shots at the bar, and I'm just like, I'm sick. So I didn't drink or anything. So I'm sober around a bunch of madness. So I was just ready to go already. Now the funny thing is, at Boom Bar, I saw a friend I knew from college. Now he was the first person to ever talk to me on campus as a freshman. He was running for something and just wanted my vote. But we became friends after that. and I liked one of his friends, and his friend was playing me and a few other girls, and he knew it, but he didn't say nothing to me about it. I'm like, you were my friend first. But because they became fraternity brothers, so we hadn't talked since like 2014 at this point, and it's like 2018. So he messages me on Instagram. This was like when I first got to Korea. He's like, yo, I see you in Korea, that's cool, I'm going there in a few months. I left him on red. I'm like, you're not my friend, don't try to be my friend now. Coincidentally, I saw him at Boom Bar, and at this point I've been in Korea for almost 2 years. It was kind of just refreshing to see a face from home, a familiar one. So I go over and say hi. Now he's drunk, he's with his military bros, because he's Korean American, so he wanted his chance to, you know, get back to the motherland, so he was excited to be stationed there. Like I said, we hadn't talked to each other in person in like 4 years at this point, and he's all like, hey, what's up, Isis, how you been? And he's all like handsy and groping me up like I'm his girl, so I was like, we gotta go. He's like, but you just got here. I'm like, that's why I gotta go. We made our way to the next club, which is one of my favorites in Itaewon, Boom Bar, because, oops, my bad. The first club that we went to with the smoking and everything is called Gold Bar. Not Boom Bar, that's Gold Bar. The one I like is called Boom Bar because you can't smoke inside. We went to Boom Bar because they saw that I was suffering from being around the cigarette smoke with my tonsillitis. We get there, they're drinking, they're having their fun. My friend Zoe met up with a few of her other friends. Coincidentally, she met another girl named Zoe that she knew, I guess, from her town or something. And she also met up with this guy that she had been talking to online or whatever. So me and Bria, we're tired. We've all been up for almost 24 hours at this point. I'm never the first to suggest to leave. I wait for my friends to want to leave, because you never want to take a taxi alone in Itaewon at night, because that's when the taxi drivers like to play the let's overcharge them because they're drunk anyway game. So when my friend Bria said she was ready to go, I was like, bet, let's go. Zoe's like, yeah, I'm fine. She's got her group of friends, so we didn't feel bad. We're like, she's good. You know, you never want to leave your friend, your girlfriend at a club alone. So she had her friends, she knew them, they were in the same town. Cool. We get back to my friend's apartment. I shower, I lay down, pop some antibiotics for my tonsillitis, and we're, you know, I'm drifting off into sleep. No sooner, I cannot emphasize this enough. The moment my head touched that pillow, I get a text from Zoe saying, we're with Dean. I was like, what? So after we all left Boom Bar, they went to a club called Soap. Soap, I've never been there. I've wanted to go many times, I've never been there. But Soap is a club where a lot of like Korean hip hop artists go and just chill and just hang out, right? So she sends me this picture of her like thugging it, throwing up gang signs with Dean. Dean, ladies and gentlemen, I almost met Dean that night. I almost met Dean. The emotions running through my body, I contemplate and just, the amount of fear and regret and anger and shame and just disgust with myself. I was like, I got tonsillitis today. And even when we left the club, we never leave that early. We normally leave at like 5 or 6. And if I had just stuck it out like we normally do, I would have met Dean.
Missed it by that much.
I really thought about getting dressed and just sprinting back over to Itaewon and be like, where you at? Where's Dean? I came for Dean. But man, and the funny thing is my friend Zoe, she's not even a Dean fan. Like I don't even think she can name one song. She just knew of him because me and Bria liked him so much. And we got ready that night blasting Dean. We were jamming the Pour Up and Bonnie and Clyde. We got ready that night. We pre-gamed to Dean that night. Like, bruh, the signs were all there. We just ignored the signs and the hints of the universe. Now, I've been a fan of Dean since 2016. And the crazy thing is, I didn't even know he was Korean because I first heard him in LA on the radio. It was, I'm sorry, no, I'm not sorry. I had no idea he wasn't just some American dude. Like, I had no idea until I saw, you know, the YouTuber Just Life. She reacted to Bonnie and Clyde. I was like, is that the same dude? And another thing, we almost missed another artist. This was back in February. And it's the weekend, we're like, so we're going to Hongdae or Itaewon tonight. That Friday night, we chose Hongdae. Crush was in Itaewon. Again, he was at Soap. And we're like, yo, let's save Itaewon for tomorrow. So we were going to go to Soap Saturday night. Crush was there Friday night. And it's just, we saw people posting pictures on Instagram and we're just like, yo, how do we keep missing this? I mean, Korea is a relatively small country, and Seoul is where a lot of the artists are and celebrities are, so I think your chances of just running into someone casually getting coffee, if you're in the right neighborhood or near their office building, you might actually see them and spot them. Actually, me and my friend Leslie, we went to see Dean. This is in July of 2017. And we were just in Seoul hanging out after we went to the concert. We had nothing to do on the Sunday. We both still lived in Jeju, so we had to fly back that night. So we said, what should we do today? And we decided to just go hang out at the old JYP building. You know, you got the Dunkin' Donuts right there, and it's just more like inclusive. The new building it's all corporate. Like, it just feels so official, and it's not like inviting for fans to just hang out anymore. It was summertime, so we had like some sort of ice slushy thing. And we see a group of fans gathering, and we're like, what's about to happen? A black van pulled up, and 2 TWICE members came out, just walking around, and then went into the building. So just by chance, there's a good shot you'll see some idols. And it's funny, I don't even know why I'm acting all butthurt about this, because I know myself, and I know if I really did see Dean, like he's right there and I could touch him, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm too shy for that. I just feel like they're people, and they probably get annoyed with people trying to be like, can I have your picture? Can you sign this? I love you. Where he just wanted to turn up and be out. So I would have taken a picture from afar maybe, but I knew I'd be too shy to actually ask for one or say hi to him or profess my love, because that ain't me. So if you want to see like some random Korean hip hop artists, if you go to Soap in Itaewon, there's a good chance it'll happen for you. Just like Halloween, we were in Hongdae. We were at, I hate to say it, but Sumini's club, Gapyeong, and Minho from Winter performed. It was free, it was unexpected, it wasn't announced, it just happened. So if you guys go out for a weekend, or you want to move to Korea or visit Korea for like 2 weeks, hit up these clubs, you'll probably see somebody. You can get some cool pictures. So that was the time I almost met Dean. So I'm curious, do you guys have any stories where you met someone famous, or you almost met someone famous, or you got pictures or high touches or anything? Leave them in the comments below, because I'm curious, because I have not been able to meet anyone I like. Not yet. Thanks for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.